Welcome to our channel. Stay informed with the latest news from around the world. We bring you breaking news, global events, politics, health, business, technology, entertainment, sports, and more, keeping you updated every step of the way. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an important update. Thank you for being part of our community. Let's stay informed together. Trump's Doge Dividend, a game changer? In this intriguing video, we dive into the controversial concept of Trump's Doge Dividend and its potential implications for cryptocurrency investors and the financial landscape. Join us as we unpack the dynamics of this idea and explore whether it could truly be a game changer. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Friends, gather round. Remember tax refunds, that magical time when the government sends you back a sliver of your own money? Well, buckle up, buttercups, because we're diving into a concept so bizarre, so audacious that it could only be birthed from the depths of the internet, the Doge Dividend. Yes, you heard that right, Doge as in the meme-tastic cryptocurrency featuring a Shiba Inu dog. Apparently this isn't some elaborate prank orchestrated by a bored teenager in their parents' basement. This idea is being bandied about in the hallowed halls of power, whispered in hushed tones between tech moguls and former presidents. The gist is this: send checks, potentially a cool $5,000 to every American taxpayer. Think of it as a participation trophy for just existing in this wild, wacky country. Now, before you start planning that trip to Tahiti, let's unpack this puppy. Proponents of this scheme, and let's be honest, scheme feels like the right word here, claim it's not about printing free money. Oh no, this is about government efficiency. The idea, as far as I can decipher, is to slash government spending like a contestant on a budget-themed reality show and redistribute the savings to the people. Now, government waste is a real thing. We've all heard horror stories of taxpayer dollars going up in smoke. But $5,000 per person? That's a whole heap of wasted paper clips and overpriced toilet seats. Is the government really sitting on a mountain of cash just waiting to be unleashed upon an unsuspecting populace? Color me skeptical. Let's talk Turkey, or should I say Doge treats. We're talking about potentially 260 million adults in the US. Even a modest $200 per person adds up to serious cheddar. Forget Tahiti, we're talking a nationwide pizza party. The optimists, and I use that term loosely, are throwing around figures like 55 billion, even 2 trillion in potential savings. Now, I'm no math whiz, but even I know that those numbers are so astronomical they'd make Neil deGrasse Tyson blush. And remember, this isn't a one-time deal. We're talking annual payouts, folks, so either the government is hiding a secret gold mine or someone's math is about as accurate as a pigeon playing darts. Inflation. The economic buzzword that strikes fear into the hearts of even the most financially savvy. The Doge Dividend enthusiasts, bless their cotton socks, argue that by cutting spending and returning the loot, we'll avoid the dreaded I word. Their logic, if you can call it that, is that it's less inflationary than, say, printing money to fund pandemic relief. But here's the rub: dumping trillions of dollars into the economy, even if it's technically our money, is like pouring gasoline on a smoldering barbecue. Sure, you might get a brief, glorious flare-up, but you're also likely to burn the whole damn thing down. Inflation is a fickle beast, and this Doge Dividend might just be the magic bean that unleashes it upon us all. Section 5, deficits and their discontents. Even the most die-hard Doge Dividend disciples admit that even with these mythical spending cuts, we're still staring down the barrel of a budget deficit. Now, deficits aren't inherently evil. They're like that credit card you use for emergencies and, well, the occasional online shopping spree. The problem is, when the balance keeps ballooning, it becomes harder and harder to pay off. A growing deficit, coupled with a potential tsunami of inflation, could leave our economy looking like a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie, with tumbleweeds rolling down Wall Street and people bartering Dogecoin for cans of beans. Section 6. The rich get richer? Here's a fun thought experiment. Imagine everyone suddenly has an extra $5,000 burning a hole in their pockets. What happens? Well, if you answered mass hysteria and a run on Funko Pops, you're not wrong. But economically speaking, this sudden influx of cash could lead to a surge in consumer spending. And who benefits most from increased spending? Yep, you guessed it, the companies and investors who own the assets. So while we're all out there buying that new gadget or finally getting that questionable tattoo, the wealthy elite are laughing all the way to the bank, their portfolios fatter than a prize-winning hog. Section 7, wages versus Wall Street. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the ever-widening gap between the haves and the have-nots. Over the past few years, wages have inched up at a snail's pace, while the stock market has been doing the Macarena on a trampoline. This means that those who own assets, like stocks and real estate, have seen their wealth skyrocket, while the rest of us are just trying to keep our heads above water. The Doge Dividend, with its potential to further inflate asset prices, might just be the ultimate kick in the teeth for the average Joe. It's like giving everyone a water gun fight in a burning building, while the wealthy elite sip cocktails on their rooftop helipads, watching the world burn. Section 8. The Musk-Trump factor. Now, no discussion of the Doge dividend would be complete without mentioning the dynamic duo seemingly championing this fiscal Frankenstein, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Yes, you heard that right. The tech titan and the Twitter enthusiast are apparently on board with this plan. Now, I'm not saying that their involvement automatically disqualifies the Doge dividend from being a good idea, but it's certainly something to consider. It's like finding out that your new financial advisor is a raccoon wearing a monocle. You might be intrigued, but you're also probably going to hide your valuables. Section 9, Doge dividend, dream or disaster. So is the Doge dividend the answer to our economic prayers or a recipe for financial Armageddon? The truth, as with most things, is probably somewhere in between. On the surface, the idea of getting free money is undeniably appealing, but scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a tangled mess of potential consequences, economic uncertainties, and political posturing. Ultimately, the Doge dividend feels like a band-aid on a bullet wound. A temporary fix that ignores the underlying systemic issues plaguing our economy. It's a distraction, a shiny object designed to divert our attention from the real problems at hand. It's time to stop chasing meme-inspired economic policies and focus on real, sustainable solutions that benefit everyone, not just the lucky few. And with that, I'm off to buy some Dogecoin. Just kidding. Or am I?
Stay informed with the latest news from around the world. We bring you breaking news, global events, politics, health, business, technology, entertainment, sports, and more. Keeping you updated. Like, share, and subscribe to Napkus Express. Never miss an important update.